What's happening, people? Salmon Slapper here. And as you can see, I have left the agility arena. That's right, I'm now 99 agility. It's been done. I am finally free. I can now actually go ahead and do other things. And while I was doing agility, just to give you a little heads up, if you ever decide to go from 90 agility to 99, don't. It's stupid. It is the stupidest thing you can ever do. It is immensely boring, and your arm will absolutely kill you afterwards. So yeah, there we go. Good news though is that I actually managed to finish quite a few days early compared to the bet that I was placed from Resistion. That's right, son. You now owe me 3,125 GPs. Rolling in the dough. That's what I'm talking about. That was worth it just for that, just so I can take the money from him. Cheers, buddy. But yeah, other than that, the RuneScape lore, everyone still seems to be liking the RuneScape lore series. So yeah, we'll carry on with that. Why not? Next up will probably be the first stage, although I'm not exactly sure how the hell I'm going to do it. But if I decide to cover absolutely everything within the first stage, expect an immensely long episode and a little bit longer of a wait. But if I do it kind of like an overview and then go into each and every person that was involved within the first stage separately, could be quite a few videos fairly quickly. So yeah, let me know which you prefer in the comments below, and I guess I'll decide from that. But yeah, other news though, the RuneScape beta, the beta that is for the draw distance, is apparently now open to everybody who applied for the beta, and possibly even all the members. You'd have to check it on the front page, but most of you now should be able to gain access to the draw distance beta. And you're probably all wondering at the moment, why the hell am I doing Dominion Tower? Well, I now have 99 agility, and I do plan on doing Dungeoneering next, followed by construction. I bought all of my teak planks for construction. 72k of those bad boys are now sitting in my bank ready for construction to get raped. So yeah, I'm gonna have a bit of a break before I go spastic again straight onto the max, as I do have a couple of days until next month, which is probably when I'll start. So in the meantime, I'm going to start spamming out these quests. I did say I was going to get Prisoner of Gloffrey up last week. Unfortunately, I was that close to agility and that immensely annoyed with doing agility, I just kind of wanted to knock it out. So yeah, I didn't really stop at all and just carried on doing agility. Which means for the next couple of days, I'm going to be catching up with everything I should have been doing. Couple of which is getting this Dominion Tower fully complete, because I dare say I'll probably knock out a few levels into thieving and get those Desert Elite tasks finally finished, because they've been waiting for quite a while. Another thing which I entirely forgot about, which I just remembered from a comment someone left on one of the videos, is getting the Inferno ads. I said I was going to make that guide absolutely ages ago, and I still haven't got around to it. So yeah, I will hopefully finally get around to doing that. At the moment, Dominion Tower, I've already got the 500 kills for the Goliaths and stuff, as you already know. So now it's pretty much catch up. So I've just completed every single special fight. That was quite amusing in itself. Some of them are actually quite fun, gotta be honest. And I now have to get the 20 pages, which I'm not actually that far off. I've got 19 pages at the moment, so I only need one more. I've done all the special fights, so the only achievements left I have to get is get the 20th page, get some kind of bomb in one of the chest drops, and I need to get another 500 kills to unlock the special bomb. I can't even remember what the hell it's called, but you need 500 kills to unlock 10 of them. So yeah, I need to get 500 kills again. As soon as I've done that, Dominion Tower is fully complete. At the moment I'm on about 800 kills, something like that, so it can't be far away. Probably about another 300 kills and I should be done. As soon as that's done, I'll probably jump onto thieving. At the same time, I'll be going into Dungeoneering like a spastic, and I'll be getting that up to 99. Buddy that was going for comp is now only 10 mil away from his comp cape in Dungeoneering, so yeah. Probably be getting the entirety of that, so 10 mil XP, I'll probably end up like 103, 102, something like that. So yeah, if you fancy joining on and jumping into Dungeoneering with us, bear in mind we're both pretty much max, so ideally you need some fairly decent stats. Just join into the friends chat. It'll be starting probably the start of next month, I would have thought. So yeah, just jump in, and if we're doing dungeoneering and there's an empty space, I'll ask in a phone chat and see what fancies it. Yeah, that's the plan anywho. After that, construction, so hopefully next month could very well be a double 99, which would make a nice change. So that'd be 99 dungeoneering and 99 construction. That'd be pretty cool. Only things I've got left then is pretty quick ones, so thieving, hunter, slayer and summoning. Slayer will take quite a while though, and I'm not exactly looking forward to it, gotta be totally honest. But yeah, it's pretty good. So for the next couple of days, well, I suppose for the next couple of hours, maybe a day, I'll finish off this Dom Tower. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully, maybe. I really hope it doesn't, gotta be honest. After that, Prisoner of Gloffrey, probably hunt for the Red Rack Tuber, and there's a few others in there as well I want to get finished recording, so at least then I can just commentate over it, edit the shit out of it, and then I can upload it whenever, which would be quite nice because I'm kind of behind in the RS quest guides. Soon after that, if I can get 91 thieving in between the construction and the dungeoneering, I will hopefully have the Desert Elite tasks up, and not forgetting the Inferno Ads guide, because that deserves some attention after, what was it, 3 months? Something like that, since I said I was going to do it. Yeah, slightly behind. But yeah, it's not bad. The RuneScape lore series is going quite well. It's kind of hard to find out all the research on those previous episodes, because it's kind of like the beginning of time and there's not a lot of info. So yeah, now we're moving into the First Age, which is kind of like the birth of Gielinor itself. This is where all the races and stuff start to come into Gielinor, and life starts becoming present in RuneScape, and it's pretty interesting. And soon after that is hitting the Second Age, which is the first major event, which is the God Wars, which I'm sure everyone is very interested in finding out what actually happened during that time. So yeah, should be coming up sometime soonish. Quite nice to find out, gotta be said. I haven't actually read about it at all, so I'm quite interested as well. So yeah, good times. Other than that, that is pretty much it. You did just have the Flora update. I did kind of briefly cover that last max update, but that was about an hour before RuneScape decided, yeah, let's just add it into the game because we're assholes. But yeah, there we go. They could have just, I don't know, chucked it in half hour earlier, so I would have had the information. But no! Gotta wait another half hour until after I've actually uploaded. But yeah, you got the new plants in there, and you got the new effects on your brews, as well as being able to make some wines and stuff. So yeah, it is not bad. It's actually pretty good, and one of them actually generates seeds for you as well, if I remember rightly. Sure, one of my buddies told me that. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Coming up soon, you have the God Emissaries, which is open to free world and pay to play. Basically, there'll be 8 emissaries chucked all throughout the free world, so both people can actually do it. Although members gain the additional benefit of running certain difficult tasks, and basically you just choose whichever god you wish to actually follow. Apparently, it will affect the story in some way, but I'm sure they won't be like a ideal god to go for to get all the best rewards. I'm pretty sure they're all balanced. At least that's what Jagex said. So yeah, for completing these god emissaries, you all get a banner or a wieldable banner staff, which you can equip, and eventually, apparently, there is a level 60 hybrid helm you can get. But then again, all helms are hybrid, so I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know what it's like. But yeah, from the top of my head, what I remember god-wise, there should be Zamarok, Saradomin, Armadil, Bandos, Zaros, Sliske, and I'm missing a couple, but I do know there's one which is Godless, the Godless faction, which is basically people who decide they want to fight against gods and keep them out of their business kind of thing. Yeah, I'm missing 2. I don't actually remember what the other 2 are. I don't even know if they've actually been announced, but it's all up in the air. You can kind of guess what they're going to be. So yeah, it should be pretty interesting. I'm interested to see the stats on the new staff and stuff. I wouldn't expect it to be too massively high. Apparently there's a couple of ways to do the kind of mini games for those god emissaries as well. You've got skilling. So basically you go out and they'll say go ahead and mine like 40 coal or some random stuff like that. You go out, mine 40 coal, chuck them the resources or something at the end of it, and then they give you a chunk of XP in your choice. From what they shown on the video, when he was doing the combat one, the bonus he had at the end of it was a small chunk of XP in any of the combat stats. So yeah, I'm assuming if you do the skilling, it'll be likewise for that as well, so you'll be able to do a bit of mining, and at the end of it get a chance to chuck like 5k XP into whatever skill you wish. So yeah, it's not bad, it seems alright. There's another one where you kind of just wander around and collect special items, apparently. Something along those lines. Which I'm assuming is good for people in Free World, which don't really have any skill levels whatsoever. And they can just go around, collect that, and still gain a nice chunk of bonus XP while working for their god. I'm not sure how it's going to affect the story. They haven't really specifically mentioned how it's going to affect the story. But at the end of World Breaks, you're basically given the offer of either keeping Guthix's power to yourself, massive spoilers by the way, forgot to mention that, or you can give it to Zaros, or you can support Saradomin, or Sliske, I think it was, something like that. Basically you had the option to favour with certain gods, or just ignore them all. So yeah, depending on what you choose, I'm assuming that's going to affect it as well. They did say the 6th Age is going to be all about decision making kind of thing. I'm not sure how it's going to affect the game in general, but I'm assuming it may give you better access or bonuses to certain things in upcoming areas. Nice bit of information for behind the scenes for next month. There's going to be a new Slayer dungeon apparently. They haven't actually said specifically what it's going to be, but once upon a time ago they did say they was going to bring out a ranging specific dungeon. As we all know, you now have the Polypore, which was the mage one they said they'd bring out, but they still haven't brought a range specific one out. So, high hopes that next month's secret little Slayer dungeon thing will actually be for range. And there we go, that's my final journal page. So that's 20 journal pages done. All I need now is the bomb, use all those items in a fight, and get 500 boss kills again. I'm probably most of the way through the extra 500 boss kills, so good times. That'll be Dominion Tower complete, and the only thing left for the elite tasks is 91 Thieving. What ding! But yeah, that is next month's behind the scenes, kind of like a little sneaky preview. They'll also be talking about RuneScape 3 and the new interface and stuff in next month's behind the scenes, so that should be quite interesting. I'm kind of interested to see the new sound system. I kind of want to listen to it already, but never mind. For now, I guess that's about it. So with that said, I'll leave you with the 99 escapades. Later.